threat of the atomic bomb, first of all, blast, heat ray, and radiation. A heat ray, inflamed ray, if we are exposed to large amount of them at once, we'll get burned, as we say. So burn remedy like this. Homeopathic approach of burn remedy, well known, you are already known because you do fast hotline every day. So I will omit it, but arsenicum, causticum, belladonna, cresotus, carboveges, scarecrow, such kind of remedy is quite good for burning. Then here I'd like to talk about how to deal with radiation. That is important. What is the harm of the radiation? That is to break the DNA. That's the problem. DNA breakage can occur even with ultraviolet ray, like sunshine. In fact, it occur on a daily basis. We get the sunshine, yes. But thank you enough to our natural healing power it is repairs within few hours, so no problem. Therefore, the best treatment is to boost immune system, up immune system. That's the best solution. Conversely, if there is a factor that lower immune, removing it, which homeopathy could be a first aid technique. Also, the emotion stress is the #1 factor in the lowering immune system stress. If you have fear, hopelessness, or panic, for example, it will be important to prescribe a remedy for those emotion remedy. Also, it have nothing to do with homeopathy, but environment is also major factor in the lowering immune system. So drinking good quality water and having a healthy diet. This means there are no pesticides, no chemical fertilizers. Yes, a good seed, not GMO or genome editing seeds. Vegetables should be grow natural seed. Then, very important thing is eat good food, healthy food. An enzyme called DNA polymerase is involving in the repair of DNA breakage. Polymerase is important. As it is magnesium ion, like carb, magmia, yes. This ion that activates the enzyme of the polymerase. I think it is effect too. Magnesium-based remedy is a very early stage you need it. So I talk about the magnesium to make, in order to make DNA polymerase, yes? Okay. Then sodium and potassium, chloride or natrium, yes, are also involving in the DNA repair. And in order to activate metabolism and enhance immunity, it will be very effective to take combination of 12 tissue salt. That's this one. We call vital salt. This is a combination. But as a first aid, vital salt is also effective for the chronic symptom, not only acute chronic symptom. Also, this vital salt 12x tissue salt is very important. I have been recommending people in Japan carry homeopathic home kit, a little home kit you can put in pocket too, regulate basic basis, regardless of the radiation. At my college of holistic homeopathy, offered a free seminar to teach general public how to use this home kit. 36 kind of limited in there. When the disaster event occurs, we should immediately formulate to remedy that suits the situation and informed. On 11th March 2011, that year, Great Eastern Japan earthquake struck Japan. I visited the affected area for 5 times. I went there during 1 year. I could get closer to radius of 2 kilometers, but I got the soil there from the person who worked at the nuclear power station, and immediately made the remedy called radioactive Fukushima. And the radioactive remedy released in a large quantity in the Fukushima nuclear power plant explosion are cesium and iodine and strontium. Examining the river flowing towards the nuclear power station and pour 2 liters of their combination remedy contain radioactive Fukushima flow into the river. I pray that the water containing the remedy could reduce the radiation leakage of the Fukushima nuclear power station as much as possible, and the contaminated river and the ocean could be purified. Then cover veggies, such as from the home kit, was most people using most populist remedy it was. That's disaster. So many people using cover veggie. I think it was because they are holding tight to breath, avoid taking into the in the body of the radiation. So if do so, lack of oxygen make them become sick. So cover veggie is very important that time. So general list of remedy. So this is the 3-degree capital letter is a very important remedy, this one. As you see, belladonna, iodine, keraiodine, oncokin, I'll tell you oncokin, parasite gland. Also, radioactive Fukushima, also vital salt, 12x, X-ray, Luta, cabbage. To such kind of remedy is the most important remedy. It was emergency, acute symptom. Then, strange enough, remedy that have the opposite side effect for emergency purpose are radium brom. I saw the radium brom doesn't work very well, but it doesn't work at all. Silica, like say 30C, not 12X. Salt. It's such a kind of remedy I thought that worked very well. It wasn't work at all, this one. You should avoid using this kind of remedy for the acute radioactive problem. For the chronic, as degree in the capital letter, belladonna, oncokin, parasite gland, RF Fukushima, vital salt, X-ray, router, coverage, almost the same,
Yeah.
This is a chronic 3 degree, the very important remedy. Also, that chronic also remedy have the opposite effect for the emergency purposes are silica, cytodynam. So I know they are, iodine, whatever, that radioactive attacking our, thyroid gland, including parathyroid gland. But you want to use to the cytodynam, but should not use to, because bad effect will occur. So then, as on cooking, this is the Japanese term of the name. This remedy made from culture solution of over 500 beneficial soil microgerm, soil microgerm, 500 useful soil microgerm. We made remedy, so-called on cooking.
Very interesting.
I'll tell you later why we need this one. Well, anyway, intestine, bioflora, soil microgerm is exactly almost the same. Therefore, that human intestine bioflora is make more and more useful bioflora should be cultivated than but bioflora will be cultivated. So on cooking is a make our bioflora is harmonized and the good bioflora will more and more produce such kind of thing. We need this on cooking.
Great.
So I will talk about the mathematical radioactivity